Quite a last course on this Thanksgiving. M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore, Maryland. Thanksgiving night wraps up with the continuation of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. And a big one in the AFC North is the Cincinnati Bengals meet the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Get set. 180. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Cincinnati. That touchdown number 19 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He'll get that complete to Tinsley.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. 180.
They'll send their tight end left.
Stop.
Second down, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. Down the right sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 45 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Cut. 180. It's hot. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Tinsley. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes. Nate Wiggins, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Mike Green is there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard.
11, 11, 11, 11.
So, one quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's hot! It's hot! What are you? It's hot!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
Off the play fake. Jackson. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
What? Go. Shut up.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? Where's hot? You change it. Shut up.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he is out of bounds. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shut up. 180. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Play action now. It's Burrow. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Playing cut.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
11, 11.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That one finds Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals up their lead. It's now 24-7.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun.
Burrow. Caught. Gesicki on the right. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Burrow now. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals Warriors add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson on the move left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What? 180! Press up! Set up!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Henry. Has an opening past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete, and that's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 53 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to go right back to Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And a nice return here as well. He takes it up to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. And they're on the 45-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Makes the score. Bengals 38. Ravens 15. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Alpha, sit on.
They'll run. It's Henry. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
13.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Report!
Play action now. Jackson rolling right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Gun.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Throw here down the field. The fall incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look Hopkins way again. This is also complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Moving to his left. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson up top again. Now a screen set up for Henry. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On two, ready? Let's get set. Jahan. 180. Jahan.
On first down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets back forward for a gain of 9.
11-90.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Jahan.
Now, Burrow. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and
Here we go.
that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
11 MT. Jahan.
Burrow here on second down. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
More.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
You. What are you? What are you?
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to the left. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jackson now. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11, mine. Let's get set. Right, 80.
To throw is Burrow. Out to his right. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
And he will score again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch things out even further.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Quick, ready? 180.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Demetrius Knight. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third down, they need 5.
Sit on.
Again, it's Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flower. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Jackson now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will get just a bit closer. So this one's a win for the visiting Bengals. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.
Chill, right on my side.